Yo, what's up? We are back. This is the Concrete Jungle, and we are here with Souljer Regin. So, we're going to talk about gang violence today, and then we're going to get into his music career. So, my questions is, how do people end up into gangs? Like, how do they end up in a gang?
Most folks born into it.
How do you think people get born? How do you get born into a gang?
Because the word gang it doesn't necessarily come with a negative or a bad definition. It just means a band of people.
Okay.
You know, that's it. And gang is probably just, some slang from somewhere way back in the time when the term first came to be.
Yeah.
And then...
So question, do you think when people say gang, they automatically initiate it with black people, so they also automatically think violence?
Today, yes.
Yeah. So, what does a gang represent for you? Like, let's say let's say you part of a gang, right? What did it represent to you to make you want to join? Like, if you were, you know what I'm saying, if you want to join a gang, what would it, you know what I'm saying?
It would have to represent love, first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to see that they love themselves, they take care of themselves, stuff like that. Because for people with no family, to see a group of people together, banded together,
it makes you want to join. Like, if I don't got no family here, I know I can have a family of my brothers over here.
Right.
Yeah. So how do you think it becomes a situation where people are like afraid to leave? Or like, is it a big deal? Like, if you do want to get out, let's say you want to do something, like you want to further your education or something, so you can't be in here right now. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I definitely do. I can't answer that question. I ain't never tried to leave my gang.
Okay.
I ain't never tried to leave my family.
Why? Because they're your family. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it being deeper than just people think shootouts, drive-bys, I'm selling drugs. It could mean something else. For you, it means family. You know what I'm saying? How do you think?
Because it's like this. Like the term cops means citizens on patrol services.
Yeah. So
when the system first came to be some time ago, it was people just like you and me in some shape, form, or fashion of power. And what we know as politics, that gang together, banded together, and done this, done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made it to where if somebody was they op, then, they got people they can call on.
Mm-hmm.
It just then got real fucked up.
I get what you're saying.
Because the cops will take your shit and send you to jail.
Yeah, true.
Double whammy.
And you like free Pookie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Like I never really like. When I always thought like gang violence, truth be told, I only ever thought about it in LA. Truth be told, you know what I mean? I don't know why I always thought that. Like even if you did see it, I don't know why I always thought it. Or
LA is probably the most tribal place in North America.
So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by tribal in general? Like, why do you say that?
Their lifestyle. They're loyal to the culture. For what it seems. And I'm not saying that, but for people who ain't never been there, it's really true. The rumors are true. You have to be one of discernment, know real love from fake love. Know somebody who's focused and somebody who's unfocused.
Yeah. So if you're not about it, don't be it.
Yeah, but even that term "about it," like about what is it,
Okay.
Because there's.
So I mean, like your word, I guess. What you gonna stand up for? I guess for your
because there's some folks. There's some folks who can. There's some folks who can do a lot of fucked up shit, but can't stand up for themselves. Can't stand up for the good of somebody else.
Yeah.
Fearlessly.
I get what you're saying.
No shots to anybody who done been in a situation and, had to take back their confidence in some shape, form, and fashion. I don't know, but it's just time to separate the real from the fake. Real love from fake love.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah.
would you okay? Are you 100% sure that, like, let's say, because your music career is getting popping and everything, people loving it. So, when your career takes you to another level, you think your people, your gang, your family forever, right? They'll understand, like, hey, I'm going up and everything. Y'all move smart and everything, so we can all, I'm
gonna tell you, shout out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? FOE, family of everything for life. But they understand that now. Because I have brothers who, rather our regular is every day. I have sisters too. Rather our regular is every day, once a week, once a year. We have had a moment of, we've had a euphoric moment, so to speak. And we talk, we plan, we prepare, and we'll meet at the next step.
Yeah.
It'll never be an issue there, because also we all empower each other. We all know that, if we were a basketball team, there has to be a coach, there has to be players, there has to be 5 players on the court at one time. There's so many different analogies.
Yeah, so we all gotta be sure. But together as a unit, so we can it's just like a community. It's something I was thinking about the other day. Yeah, she a gang. Yeah, I was thinking about something like that. I was thinking like, the people don't gotta love me. This is my community. That's like what I care about. Truth be told, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, as long as my people, you know what I mean? Love me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what uplifts you. Like, truth be told,
I mean, because on the real, that's so real. And I applaud you for even saying that, because the reason, a king or a queen should make sure that they value the fact that your nation, your family love you, is because when it's time for you to exhale, you're going to want to exhale on somebody that you can trust that's strong enough to hold you down.
Yeah.
Whether you just want them to listen, whether you want some feedback, somebody who knows you enough to discern at least those two different things.
Yeah.
For real. That's real. That's fake. That's getting into it. That's knowing. You feel what I'm saying? That's being able to go out, and even in the club when it's halfway dark and it's just a bunch of blinking lights, this chemistry fire. If you rock, I'ma rock. Because I know you ain't bullshitting.
Yeah.
I know you here with a purpose. That's even that.
That we can relate to that to gang stuff, like why you would want to join. To know that you got boys behind you. Know that, like, how you got a family.
Yeah, but that go back to that question I told you. I don't know how I can answer that myself. But I'm going to just be real, because, there's been cliques and gangs and organizations that start off with real good names and shit like that, but...
Like Bloods and Crips, who started off, like, I think they started off to defend, I guess it was people versus cops, basically, and right? During the riots.
And that's what I'm getting at. And that's exactly what I'm getting at, because gangs who ain't about that don't last.
It's true.
Don't make it, don't prosper, don't do nothing. All the rumors are true, almost, so to speak. It gets harder the more you get to the top, so.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You gotta be focused, at all times, Can't, it's like a young cat starts selling weed or some shit, and then he start making some money, and he get caught up in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
The cars, the clothes, da da da. But initially, he started hustling, which is just putting in overtime, because the goal is to make it legal. The goal is to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Not to make it fancy.
Yeah.
You can't make this fancy. It's not fancy.
You can't change nothing about it. I was watching Maya Angelou, her documentary. She was like the N-word, why she don't like the N-word.
Okay.
I like her analogy. That's what it was. It was mostly, she was basically, no matter what, it's still N-word. She was just basically saying, like, a poison is a poison, even if it look like it's diamond foreign. No matter what, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't change it. So the same thing he's saying, like I'm trying to grind to get out of here. Ain't nothing nice about being on Section 8. Period.
You find different, exactly, and it's finding a different way to live. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the real gangs are doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially right now, you know, we got political powers that shouldn't be in power. We got issues among issues.
That had me thinking the other day. That's why I call my show the Concrete Jungle. You know what I mean? Because like you saw about in the jungle. Something Jay-Z said one time. He was like, it's like we living in the projects where it's like, you know, you got a cube cylinder box right here above you, to the left, behind you, underneath you.
Shout out to anybody who know this, man. A lot of apartment complexes in America look like penitentiaries.
It was cement. Like New York, I don't care. It was cement wall, like the, you know what I'm saying? Like this is cement.
Build it up, the little windows. And like,
exactly. Like if we going now, we all going. Like it feel like
it's just a big circle. It's crazy.
You got or, really for real.
Man.
Like,
or it's a whole
got your own weather and everything.
Or you got an apartment complex with so many side streets. If you was doing something you ain't had no business doing, it'd be hard to get out if you don't know where you at.
See what I'm saying? Ain't one way in, one way out.
You know, so, you know, that's find you a new way to live, because I believe that's, you know, a main slogan right now that I'm carrying with me, you know, to encourage people, you know, who feel like they having a hard time making it through something. And the key to finding a new way to live is, again, love. I believe love conquers all.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, though, loving yourself is what's going to get you through it.
What's up? It's Maya X here, and we're supporting Too Cool Chef as our best black business today. I mean, I just love their food. You go to their website and you buy their food for $1. Well, their recipe. Not the food. The recipe. But look at this. A breakfast egg roll. Like, I wouldn't even thought of that. You know what I'm saying? Look, he was hungry tonight. He made something. Look at that. I mean, macaroni waffles. That's how you know it's real. And it's all by this one guy right here. I'm not supporting this, but this is California and it's legal. But that's him. That's the black owner, and I could appreciate black love. Just go to their website, go to their IG, go subscribe. Well, follow on IG, you know what I'm saying? Go buy one of the recipes and see how that turns out and send it to me. Tell me how it turned out.
What's up? We're right back. Go get that black business some love that we just highlighted. I love it. All right, so we were talking about
Oh yeah. I was saying, like, after so many times of giving myself and not being reciprocated,
okay,
that is a key to that's a key of life, period. But that's when I realized that I needed to start loving myself, because you know, I would see people taking my advice to love themselves, you know, and put their priorities in order and take responsibility for their actions and their emotions and shit like that. And I'm like, okay. Now it's my turn to listen and your turn to talk and tell me I'm doing good. And, you know, you just getting to the top of this new level, you know? Top, you know? And I was like, well, damn, you know? But that come with that, you know, and I just spent more time in my closet, solitude, praying, studying. A lot of the times though, I would go sit in the living room. Still to this day, right now, I can do this. Shout out to these boys, man. These boys get me through a lot. The Ep.5 South show. Yo, I can be in a badass mood, and literally, I can cut that show on. I can watch one I done already seen before. Yeah, I'm be straight. One nigga gonna make me laugh, and I'll be good again.
I get you saying.
You know.
For me, I kind of understand what you're saying. Like, you know, people take off of you, and you just be feeling like, dang, why am I even here? Why am I even doing this? And it's like you don't keep doing it. Like, just being nice, doing it, and you feel in your heart like, why am I here?
That's that staying focused, because if that's your thought process, then obviously you started for a reason that's a whole lot bigger and a whole lot deeper and a whole lot more real, a whole lot more Philly than what's going on in that moment.
Yeah.
So
you it's like that little subconscious telling you, yo, You're not supposed to be here. You got something else. Go do that. But you're not listening to that because you want to have fun. But at the same time, it's just like, nah, you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be here. You got something greater. You got something you're supposed to be doing. Something else. And the most productive thing for me sometimes is being by myself. Because when I'm by myself, I know what I came to do. I know what I came to conquer. I know what I came to accomplish. And my show is Avatar. That one,
Okay.
that's the it just brought me happiness.
Yeah.
And like you said, I could watch the episode over and over again. Just be like, when you feeling down, something just bring you up. That was always it.
Me, I'm different though. And I like Avatar too. I remember when that shit first came out.
That was a good. Yeah. Man, like I had to buy the whole box set and everything.
And the cartoon and the movie.
Oh God.
The movie was fire.
No.
Yeah, the movie was fire.
The blue people.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's different. I'm talking about the actual TV
cartoon.
Yeah, they made a movie.
The boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You
crazy.
That was trash though.
For me though, I've learned that when God giving me some rest, I'm taking it. Because you never know when it's going to come again. Because when you're living for God, you got to take them rest. After you done been living for God for, after you done had time can't do it, only experience with Him can.
Yeah.
If you didn't live with God long enough to know that, just know that right there, to know that you living for God. You know y'all community. You know you chosen.
Yeah.
Very many are called, but very few are chosen. You better take them rest. You deserve it. Your mind, your heart is not the same as everybody else in the world.
Yeah, that's true. I learned that.
Very true.
Your heart really different from anybody else. How you think is different too.
And how many times a day would you say, let me ask you a question, how many times a day would you say that you have to renew your mind? You know what I'm saying? And that can be hard at times. And then at times, people who done forgave so much, we're the ones that want to snap.
And to be like, oh, I didn't see that. I understand.
And you know, but what's messed up is because I've learned from people, man, that people really, 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 really look at you and depend on you like that.
Yeah.
And count on you to hold it together, no matter how much they want to pull from you, no matter how much no matter what.
Yeah.
And there's no pity involved, just straight love.
Yeah. So sometimes people take it the wrong way, like how people may try
real.
to approach you that love.
Because they don't want you to tell them that.
Yeah.
But it's like people who study, people who read, people who do research, people who know that this world was created from words. People who don't need to know how much those words are important.
Yeah.
How much that validation, how much that,
Knowledge is key.
Huh?
Knowledge is key too.
I mean, yeah, and
Knowledge,
that's why we saying.
Yeah,
that's why we having a conversation.
Yeah. Bigger than just books sometimes. Well, books, yes. But also, like...
That's why that validation is important.
Damn life experiences too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like, honestly, like, I ain't gonna lie, your parents...
But you can't get none of that if you're not offering validation, because to offer validation, you have to offer the truth. 100% real deal, raw, uncut truth. But that don't mean just blurting out shit and being rude. You know, like, that goes back to one of those statements. Oh, I'm real. Oh, be real. You can be real all day long, but you can be being rude as a motherfucker, too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I ain't gonna want to deal with you. I never play with you. None of that shit.
Yeah. And people take it the wrong way when you be like, people don't understand, too, that, like, it's okay to let people go. Because they get all mad, like, how you not gonna talk to that person? I'm not one of the people who gonna, like, I understand how to keep it cordial for business.
Okay.
But I ain't finna mess with my personal life with you after, and wrap a snack with you when I don't like you. You know what I mean? And I'll make that very known. Like, we here for this, this, and this, because we have a project. Or whatever you got doing, or whatever you gotta, like, we gotta clock in. But after this, I don't like you like that. And I'm not finna make you think that's something else. I'm not gonna treat you horrible, because we gotta get to point A. But, and that's the thing about the world, we gotta know that you don't gotta like everybody, but you gotta know how to work with people. And then, like, people don't understand that, like I don't mess with you like that. It's not in a mean place. It's just that your morals, your values don't align with me. So I don't need you corrupting my morals and my values. Because we don't, you see what I'm trying to say? People don't understand that. But, sorry to cut you off. We gotta go right to highlight another black business. We'll be right back.
Sorry, it was about to cut out.
What's his black business then?
So